Now Excel by default uses what we call the relative referencing. So when we talk of referencing helps us not to make repetitive calculations. So for example, if I want to know the new salary, so let's say the company is increasing the salaries of each staff by 5%. So we have the rate of increase here, then we have the salary. So when I multiply this old salary by the relative referencing, so that will be, so the new salary will be this percentage plus 1, or let me make it 1 plus the percentage in this order. So I get my new salary as 30,000. So in order to perform a new calculation, like another calculation for all of the other salaries of the various staffs like this, so instead of doing this for for all of them, I just need to use the Excel relative referencing. So now when I drag this down, Excel automatically perform the calculation for me using what we call the relative referencing. So by default, Excel is set to relative referencing, so I can drag it down and it will pick the various. So when I click here, you see that it has selected the A6 and the rate of increase will have moved to J6 in that order. So this is relative referencing. Now let's move on to absolute referencing. So for example, absolute referencing, let's take for example, we have the rate over here and we want to apply the rate to all the staffs by dragging it down. So as we drag it down, this rate will also move down without moving the cells down. So that is what we call the absolute referencing. So with the absolute referencing, we perform the calculation. So we start the calculation by taking the old salary and multiplying it by the rate. So that will be 1 plus the rate. So over here, to use the absolute reference, you just click on the F4. So when you click on the F4, it will put a $ in front of the L, which is the column label, and a $ in front of the row label, which is the 3. So if you click on the F4 and it's not coming, you can do that by pressing on the Fn key plus the F4, and the $ will be placed in front of the column label and the row label. So now with this, I can drag it down and the calculation is performed. So this is Excel absolute referencing.